So we're here in Des Moines, Iowa, and we thought, why not go see some of the sights? And one of the things that came up was
Blank Park Zoo.
Blank Park Zoo. Interesting name. I also would say, I think the time of day that we chose to go, we went on the second half of the day, and as we got closer to the end, the animals were a little bit more active. And we thought it was because...
I thought they were all waiting at the doors to eat. They were just staring at the doors where their keepers come in.
Like the tiger was jumping all over the place, but he'd come up and then he'd go back over to his door. It seemed like they were just paying attention to when feeding time would happen. The giraffes, they were all over by their gates as well as other animals. They were all waiting it seemed like they're waiting for something.
Rhinos were, everybody was just kind of sitting there. Mealtime!
My favorite was the kangaroo area.
They just had the kangaroos out. They asked us to stay on the path and to not let the kids be crazy and jump around and run around. You could walk right up and they weren't in cages. They had 2 mama kangaroos out. They were so cute.
The babies were there in their pouches or kind of sticking their heads out of the pouches. The other spot that I thought was interesting is the playground was actually quite nice. They had a nice little playground that the kids could run around on. The kids
Kingdom.
The kids wanted to spend more time there. Then we were like, come on, let's go on and see the animals. But I thought it was a really nice little park area that they had inside. No food was open, which it was not a huge deal for us, but I guess that might just be this time of year as well. The policies on COVID, by the way, when we went through there was you were required to wear masks when you walked into any of the exhibits. If you were outdoors, you could take it off as long as you were maintaining a 6-foot distance between other customers that were there.
And it wasn't busy at all. I didn't put my mask on once.
The other thing I was going to say is they had a spot where you could feed the animals, and they were mostly like the goats and the llamas.
That was in the kids' kingdom.
Actually, I was a little bit confused about that. You had to go over to like a little cart that they had there and purchase a cup of food. That looks like they used to have dispensers, but they were locked. Anyway, our kids just grabbed the little extra pellets on the ground from other kids that got scared and like threw their pellets, and so they just would use those to feed the other animals.
But that was fun. Yeah, there's stuff everywhere. That was so fun.
It was fun. It was enjoyable. It wasn't too huge.
I like these monkeys. All different kinds of animals, and they all eat a certain kind of thing, and I like every single kind of them. They're so pretty.
It seemed like it was pretty good cost-wise, and it was nice and refreshing for the kids to go. Good outdoor activity, stroller friendly as well.
I think it probably would have been worth it if all of the attractions had been open. COVID closed down a lot of things. You couldn't feed the birds.
Couldn't ride the camels either, because the camels were, I guess you can't touch them because of COVID.
They had great animals, and it was spread out. It was a nice walk. I thought it was really nice.
What was something you learned about?
How do they catch lions?
How do they catch lions to put in the zoo?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one either.